Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Western Wilds and the Survival Challenge. I want to just start off with an apology. I am not feeling very well and hence there hasn't been a video for a couple of days, but I'm just about getting over it. I think, well, what I'll say is that Cancer Street is not great for your immune system, so I've been really struggling the last few days, and just even a simple cold, which I seem to have picked up off my son, has knocked me for six. So we're getting there, but I'm still not 100%. So I do apologise if my voice sounds a bit weird and I'm a little bit vacant this episode. Just an advance warning for you. So as you just saw, we had a bunch of stones in bags in here. I've been using these stones here to top up stuff. Where are they? There they are. From the multi-crop greenhouse pack. So that 4,000 litres only $150, so kind of makes sense. So just put a bunch in there, and we're just going to fill this with the remains of this trailer. The production did stop overnight, but we now got everything topped back up again, so we'll get that going again. All our other productions are good to go. We've got nothing for the biogas plant. Outhouse is still doing its thing. The open air garden is still producing soybeans. Apples are turned off, and then this is what we want to look at today, is the pilot company. So we've got plenty of wood in the main sort of main building, and that is now distributing planks and wooden beams to the other two parts, so that's doing its thing. We have apple juice has been produced from our apple production, and then the other part of the sort of the wood production stuff we've got going on, the pallets are being made, so there's plenty of planks and nails for them just now. And then the other part of it I have not activated yet. So we have planks, we have nails, and we have some empty pallets and wooden beams, so everything is good to go in there. And then we will start producing fence panels, workbenches, and small sheds to start selling. Now, I mentioned on the last episode that the numbers on there are a little bit weird, and I have done some testing on it. So if we go down to the productions, wherever they are, right down near the bottom, here they are. So we haven't got a sell point at the moment, so we are going to put that in this episode. But if we show you these 10,900,000, no, 10.9 million, yeah, stupid amounts of money for these things. But when they produce, they only produce like 13 litres at a time. So you'll see later on, but basically the actual quantities of them are minute. So although it's saying a huge amount of money for each of them, then actually the actual amount that they produce per pallet is like 10 to 13 litres. So it means the pallets are liftable, and I think that's the way the mod has done it. So the pallets are liftable. We're probably not going to do that, but we'll probably use the skid steer to lift them. We'll see how light they are. But yeah, in reality, you get about $3,000 per pallet. As opposed to the 10 million per 1,000 litres, which you would think you would get for a 1,000 litre pallet, but yeah, they don't produce anywhere near that size of pallet. So yeah, it'll make more sense later on when we get that going, and we'll show you how it all works. The other side of it as well is, if I quickly show you on there, the production itself, because it's 10 litres of stuff it makes per in the recipe, and the pallets are only 10 or 13 litres, the actual cycles per month is, although it doesn't seem very fast, things produce really, really quickly. So yeah, once I activate that production building, it is going to start churning out those bits and bobs. So yeah, it's a bit of an odd one. All the numbers are a bit skewy, but it kind of makes sense the way it works, although it does produce really, really quick. So yeah, we'll show you. So other things I've done on the map since the last episode, I've chopped down some trees. So if you look over on the far side there, we'll just go and have a look at that in a second. I've got rid of a lot of trees. Oh, oopsie daisy. I haven't done anything with our new field other than get the trees off of there as well. And I have beautified our I'm going to put this in here just now. There we go. Jump in this one. Yeah, I've beautified our sawmill area, so we'll have a look at that just now. So you can see we put a fence in there, so it's all been fenced off now. We've got some gates, so that's all looking a bit nicer. Just grab that. There we go. And yeah, so this has all been fenced off now. Got a little storage area for machinery here. Did think about putting a shed in, but I haven't yet. So yeah, I think what I'll do, quickly turn this on since we can, and we'll show you how quickly this produces. There you go. Produces extremely quickly. There, we've already got a workbench. That's how quickly it produces, and you can see it's light as well. So yeah, 1 litre. Yeah, 1 litre for that. So workbench is 1 litre. If we get this going again. Got fence panel producing next. There's another workbench. So yeah, these workbenches produce pretty quick. You can see we're getting quite a few of them, and then we should get a fence panel or two, I think. I quite like the way they're all produced on pallets, which is quite cool. And yeah, kind of not quite sure how many litres it takes to make a fence panel actually. I think we make quite a few workbenches compared to fence panels, but and I'm going to need a bigger trailer at this rate for selling all this stuff as well. But yeah, it's chucking these out at a rate of knots, isn't it? So yeah, what are we looking at? Yeah, 10. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think The workbenches we're definitely going to sell this episode, because we have already got 7, 10, there we go. So this is 70 kilos, 10 litres for the fences. So as you can see, all this stuff adds up pretty quick. So we'll let that do its thing for a little bit. It will probably run out of something before long. We shall see. Yeah, so I got a bit distracted there. I apologise. So that's that production going. Yeah, so it's all been fenced off all around here as well. I've put in. We've been gently putting in more and more wood, but there's still a little bit left over there. This fence here leads out into the forest, and as you can see, I've put in some wood storage here, and this basically the wood that was along the side here and over there, and then we had a trailer load that I sold, and then this is the final trailer load that's here, either to be sold or put into that production when we need to. So that's all this area. Then if we go round the back here over to the trees, been chopping some more trees down. So over here, this area here is now cleared, and we're going to get some sheep into here. So I think first things first, we'll get rid of these stumps, and then what I'm going to do, because I've been trying to move these with our ATV that's got the winch on it, but it's not strong enough. The winch will only take a certain amount of weight, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to buy ourselves a skidder stroke winch vehicle to get these logs over to the storage area over there that we've just shown you. There should be one more or two more stumps, is there? Can't see any more actually. Is that all the stumps? Maybe it is. I thought there was more than that. Oh well. So I think what we'll do, we'll do a little bit of shoving about. Get these all tidied up like so, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a vehicle that is going to help us move all these logs out of the way. So I think what we'll do, we'll see you back here. I'll nip up to the stores. Yeah, I'll nip up to the stores, and then yeah, we'll go and get our new machine. Dedicated forestry machine, as opposed to our poor little tractor that's had to deal with it all so far. But it's done a good job, but it's time to get something purpose built, I think. Alright, so we've purchased our machine. It is the Zetor LK281, and yeah, I've been wanting to have a go with this for a while actually. So we put Mitas wide tyres on it, and yeah, this has a double winch on it, so it's pretty good, and it's got a skidder on the front as well, so we can shove things about. So all in all, I think it's a good purchase for dragging trees about, especially in this area here, because yeah, we've got got all these to move about. Now try and get the controls right. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to get all these trees over to our sort of storage area, which I just showed you, and once they're in position, then yeah, I can sort them out at some other point. So yeah, this works. Got 2 winches. So there's one that side and one that side. So probably the best way to do this is take this lot in the middle on this one, like there, connect it up, and go that way, and that way, and then on this side take this one and do the same on this side. And it can pull a fair amount of logs, this as well, so tilt that up a bit, and then we'll go that way a little bit. There we go, and look at that. It's a bit of weight, but it is pulling it. Whereas before, my little ATV could only drag about 2 logs at a time. So what have we got on there now? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 logs on there. So it's definitely a bit of a step up. And then yeah, we'll just bring these all the way over to here, and they can be put into storage for now. But should get this cleared quite quickly, quite nicely. Okay. Put them there actually. This production building over here is just going mental. Yeah, we're so the small shed workbench is saying materials are missing. So I don't know what's going on here. I think it's oh, I've gone through nails, that's why. But yeah, it's producing tons of these fence panels and workbenches, but no small sheds yet. So and we're out of nails. So turn that off for now. We've got all these to deliver, so we'll get on with this a little bit later. But yeah, there's a whole load of these to sell now, and then yeah, there's going to be another a load more workbenches come out there. We're close to another fence panel as well, but not to worry. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the rest of this wood collected up, and then what we'll do, we'll get all those workbenches and fence panels loaded onto our flatbed trailer, or as many as we can. Get that done, and then after that, well, I need to put in our sheep pen, because that was one of the aims of today. And we also, I would like to get a sell point built as well, so there's quite a lot to do. If we look at our sheep, we've got new births, so it's a good time to move these sheep into the new pastures. And we're going to put the pasture in here, as I mentioned, I think, on the last episode. So yeah, we'll get this done, get those loaded up, and then yeah, we'll get the sheep pen. In fact, no, what we'll do, we'll get these moved. I'll get the sheep pens put in, and then yeah, we'll get the pastures put in, and then we'll get the sheep ready to move in as well. I think that'll probably be a good use of time. There we go. So we'll see you in a little bit. I'll set this up as a time lapse, and yeah, we'll get some bits and bobs done, shall we? Alright, so we've got everything filled up with water over here with the new sheep pens. As you saw from the time lapse, we've got all the wood sorted. We've got our winch machine is just over there, and yeah, we've put the 10 babies into here to do their thing. What I need to do is get rid of these poles, so let's quickly do that. Get rid of those ones, and then we'll get rid of these ones. So I've put water in this one here as well, but yeah, I'm yet to obviously get animals in there, but as we get more sheep then they will go into here, and yeah, hopefully we'll get more and more as time goes by. But let's get some of these bales in here. There we go. So let's have a look at this. Where are we at? So they've got some. Desperately will need to cut some grass and get some hay at some point, but those ones are fine, and they're starting their reproductive cycle again, and these ones are just the little babies, so they will take a little while to get to where they need to be. But we have 2 more sheep pens, 150 each, so 300 capacity in there, plus the 25 is a good amount of sheep to have. Our wood production is turned off, but it has got a fair bit to sell there. But what I'm going to do quickly just now is we have some grapes, so we're going to put them into our juicing production. So grab these just here. These are liftable as well. Not totally realistic, I am aware, but this series was never set out to be a realistic series. So the option's there, so we may as well take it. So let's get these around the corner. So that was 20 bales I took from our storage there, so that's all we've got left now, which is fine. It'll be fine, but yeah, we've got a little. Well, hopefully next month, March, the grass will start growing again, and we'll get some more hay made. It's 2,000 litres into there, so make raisins or grape juice, which is worth more money. Let's have a look. Grape juice is worth more, but it produces raisins at 6 times the speed. So yeah. Let's just make juice. That's fine. Okay. So I'm going to sell this. And then once this is sold, you can see our money's gone up again. We've had the income from the gold again, which has gone into the bank account. But yeah, we'll sell this, and hopefully with the money we make from this and another tick up from the gold at 12, we should have enough money to buy the plot of land and build our sell points that we want to build. What I'm thinking as well, this plot next to us here that I'm driving over just now, we actually, well, I bought on the setup of this this new map. Now what I'm thinking is, let's just see how much we make from this. That's not bad, 12,361. So yeah, what I'm thinking is, this plot here, we already own. Now it's worth 85,000. So what I'm thinking is we could potentially buy this plot as well, and then that will give us a load more forest, but also this patch here to put in another field. So yeah, I'm thinking might be a good idea, because we're starting to run out of trees just here. It's definitely getting a bit low. And then yeah, part of the sort of the rough rules I've given myself is that I have to buy plots adjacent to where I am, unless we're setting up sell points and things like that. So we could buy this and then start venturing out onto these two plots here after that. So I think it's probably a plan. Now it's 85 to buy this. I've got 185 in the bank just now. But I want to buy that other plot. I want to resist using the collectibles if I can, because I think, yeah, if we can do all this with just earning money from the production and things like that, I think, yeah, it'd be it'll sit a little bit better with me. So if we can do that, we will do that, and then yeah, I think yeah, we can. I'm thinking with this. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting really distracted again, aren't I? I apologise. So yes, what I'm thinking is that yeah, if we can purchase everything without collectibles, then that's going to be the thing to do. But so if I can avoid it, I will. Right, these are light, aren't they? Now, what I'm thinking is I can just pick these up by hand, but I want to try and make the effort to load them up with the loader. It's slightly more realistic, isn't it? But as I've just lifted up all those grapes and apples by hand, it seems a bit pointless doing it this way, doesn't it? But hey. Right. I would say the fence, say the fencing would be lifted by a loader. These workbenches, on the other hand, I reckon you could lift by hand. So I'm going to lift the workbenches by hand. I think that's fair enough, as he adjusts them all with his hands. So I'll get the rest of these onto here, and then yeah, we'll go down. The plot I'm thinking of buying as a sell point area is this plot down here, so we'll go down there, and in fact I'll buy that just now, 81,000, and yeah, we'll get this loaded up, and then yeah, this can be sold, and this can go towards funding our buildings on our new sell point area. Alright, so we've got ourselves all loaded up. We have 26 workbenches on here, and what is it? Four pallets of fencing as well, so yeah, doing alright. So as you saw, we've bought this plot here, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to put in a bit of well, some sort of selling area in this plot, and then potentially a little village or town as well. So I think what we'll do, we haven't got a sell point in yet for this stuff. So the first things we'll do, we'll put that in. Now this is the sell point. So this sells the sheds. It also sells the planks, the pallets, and the workbenches, and yeah, the beams and stuff. So I think it would be quite appropriate to put it in this area around here somewhere. So I think if we put it potentially in here, I think this would be quite a good place to put it. It kind of makes sense for the for it being in a sort of a sawmill area to me. So let's put that in there, like so. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out this area, and we're going to put in another couple of sell points. So in here I've downloaded a fair few, and what I really want to do is at some point get these installed. These are like little market stalls, so it'd be quite nice to have a little marketplace in here somewhere eventually. So what I want to do though is I want to put in a forage sell point, a place where we can sell silage, and now we've got the biogas plant on the go, so something like that in there. And I think we're going to put in a farm shop as well, and then yeah, we can sell various products in here as well. So what I'm going to do is we'll go and sell this stuff first, see how much money we make from this. Our money's just gone up again from the gold, so we'll get this in here, see how much money we make from this little lot, and then that'll give us a good gauge of how good this production is going to be. Okay, my goodness, that's quite a lot of money. I think that production building's quite broken. Not quite as bad as maybe the coffee beans, but yeah, it's certainly done a pretty good job, hasn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the grader here to get rid of all this all these trees we don't need. And then yeah, we'll get these couple of sell points in, shall we? Right, I'll set up another time lapse I think for this. Usually looks better than me just umming and ahhing for half an hour, so we'll get all this done, and yeah, we'll see you hopefully once it's all finished with. So we've got our new area built. I'll quickly show you around it. I'm just going to shut this though, because I just realised it does shut, so it looks a bit better like that. So yeah, maybe not as intended, but what we've done is we've got ourselves a forage sell point here, and round the corner we have put ourselves in a seed and fertilizer production building. So this thing in here will allow us to make seed and fertilizer. So we've got seed from wheat, barley, oats, and we can also use slurry as well. Slurry or liquid fertilizer to make the seed, and then we've got manure and water to make solid fertilizer. So yeah, those are our two options, or three options in there. And as I said, the other place here is just a sell point, so we can sell our silage and various other forage crops. So a little bit of decoration. We've got an entrance here, a small entrance here, and yeah, round the side here we've got a bigger entrance, so you can get in and out no problem at all. So this is just the start. We are going to build more stuff onto here. What I will do as well off screen is I'll get those trees put into the sell point there. But then, yeah, we're just going to keep extending out the way. So I think that's a good start. But the next time we build something here, we'll build that market, I think, and that can be our selling place. As I mentioned before, what I'd like to do in here, we have, where are they? We have these rental properties, which are 57,000 each. So yeah, potentially putting some of these houses in like this around here will give us not only give us an income, but start building a town as well. And yeah, there's lots of different ones as well, which would make it quite nice, I think. Yeah, we can start building things up from there, which would be good. And yeah, this goes all the way out to here. So yeah, this will be our little township coming in this way. And yeah, we can extend out the way. This keeps getting stuck in gear, this tractor. I don't know what's up with it. I did have one worrying thing when I was designing that. The game crashed. So I don't know whether it was just a random event or whether it was something to do with a mod conflict, but yeah, for some reason that all crashed, so I don't know what went on there, but hopefully it won't happen again. But yeah, I think next episode, well, in fact, we've got the money just here just now, so I think what we'll do to finish this episode, we'll purchase this piece of land here, I think. So obviously I've already purchased it, so where are we? So yeah, this one here is 85,000. So if I take out 85,000 from the bank account, then we can own this and then start developing this bit of ground as well. And yeah, potentially get another field in there this next coming episode, so we can get more crops in, basically. I mean, that would be the ideal. So I'm just gonna show you what's going on in here. So we had all that stuff to sell there, and now, yeah, I've got, what is it? 1, 2, well, 3, 6, 9, 11, and in here we've still got another 12 workbenches. So yeah, this, I might well swap out these once they've run out of materials. So yeah, once this has run out of beams and pallets and what have you. In fact, yeah, that's what I'll do just now. Shall I? What's left in here? So I'll sort that out next episode. What I'm thinking is that we can let these run out of materials, and then, yeah, let this do its thing, and then by the time we've done that, maybe create, yeah, once all these run out, then I will get rid of these, I think, because yeah, they don't, as I said, it doesn't seem to be working entirely correctly. Let's see. But yeah, so let me quickly destroy, remove 85,000, and yeah, that'll square us up for this episode. Okay, there's 85,425 dollars deducted from the bank account for those. Just basically leased and given back a bunch of stuff. So we're down to $121,000, but we now own this. So this takes us all the way out to about here, and all the way down to the road. So we now own all this woodland in here, and this nice big flat patch out here as well, so we can get a nice big field in there. And yeah, we'll continue on expanding, I guess. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I kind of, yeah, we've spent a fair bit of money and made a fair bit of money this episode, which, yeah, is it by illicit means? I don't know. I mean, I've spent the money putting in these sell points and everything else, but at the same time, yeah, they are making us a lot of money. But we've got sheep in as well. That's a good thing. We've got sheep into here, and yeah, we will just continue growing and growing and growing and seeing where we get to. Yeah, as I said, I'm not 100% on this episode, so I do apologise for that. But if you have enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do. And if you want to share a comment, you're more than welcome to. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But yeah, definitely next episode we'll have some more field work on the go. This will probably need cutting, and yeah, we'll probably be into March, and we'll see where we get to. But for now, from the Western Wilds, take care, and we will see you all very, very soon. All the best.